Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you a quick review plus on-feet video of the Nike Free Trainer 7.0. Now, as you can see, it comes in your standard orange Nike Performance box. Give you a quick look at the label here. It's officially called the Nike Free Trainer 7.0 NFL. The pair I have here is obviously a size 9.5 US. The official colorway is metallic pewter, black, and gym red. And the retail sticker, as you guys can see, has been ripped off. I did it myself on accident, actually. And this shoe retails for, I believe, $120, $130 in this particular colorway because it is a special edition, whereas the regular colorways, I believe, go for $110. So I'll get the shoes out of the box really quickly, get this box out of the way, and give you guys a look at the Warren Sapp edition of the Nike Free Trainer 7.0. Now, this is a shoe that I've had my eye on for a while. I just kind of was waiting for a colorway that I really like the look of to pick up a pair, and this was that colorway for me, I should say. As you can see, you do have that all over digi camo in the black and light gray, which I think looks absolutely incredible. Very, very cool shoe. And to top it all off, it is the Warren Sapp edition, which in all honesty doesn't mean all that much to me. I'm not huge on the NFL and American football, but as a whole, I like this shoe, and I like that it is somewhat special edition. You can see that you do have the Warren Sapp signature here on the tongue with a nubuck backing. All of that is embroidered in that gym red color, as you can see. And as far as other little touches that go along with the Warren Sapp theme, obviously it is Tampa Bay Buccaneers colors, as you can see, with the black, gray, and kind of gym red. And then, of course, on the heel tabs, you have his number 99, and then, of course, 2013. And I believe this shoe is in commemoration of him being inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, if you will. And I believe that was just this year, so that's why 2013 is on one of the heel tabs. And I believe Tampa Bay just recently, or a few years ago maybe, retired his number 99. So no one else is going to be wearing that anymore. And then as far as other details go on both insoles, one insole you're going to find his statistics right here, as you guys can see, with this kind of shattered pattern in the background. It's all in red. And then on the other insole, you're going to find the Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo, which I thought was pretty cool. And just a nice little touch that both insoles are different from each other. Now, as far as the rest of the shoe itself goes, like I mentioned, you do have that digi camo all over the shoe. The material is somewhat unique. It's kind of it obviously is a synthetic material, but it has that kind of soft nubuck finish to it with that black digi camo pattern kind of printed on top. This little piece of plastic here that you guys can see is a slightly different color than the rest of the upper. That is because it is plastic, so it's almost like an external heel counter, and that goes on both the outside and inside area of the shoe, and that's the only Nike swoosh you're going to find on the side of the shoe as well, and it is backwards, kind of similar to what you're going to find on the Nike LeBron 10s. You're going to find another gym red Nike swoosh right here at the top, and then of course the rest of the shoe is kind of a black mesh internal boot. It does have that mid cut about it, which I think looks really, really good. You have your black rope style laces, and then of course your gym red flywire that has kind of a unique woven pattern going through both the outside and inside of the shoe, because after everything is said and done, this is a intended performance model. It's kind of like the most significant or most bulky or most cushioned Nike Free model that you can purchase for training purposes, of course. You do have some perforations going through the toe, as you guys can see, so there is some minor ventilation here, and for the most part, this is a very capable performance model, at least from what it looks like. As far as the midsole goes, you can see there is a bit of a midsole, also having that same kind of digital camo pattern going throughout, which I think is pretty cool. Then you can see you have parts of the Phylon material. I believe they use Phylon. I forget exactly what type of Nike Free material they use on here, but you have that kind of going through the side as well. In black, you can see you have the 7.0 branding, meaning that this is a Nike Free model, but it's just a little bit more cushioned than the 5.0 or the 3.0. I actually do have unboxings of both the 5.0 and 3.0 versions of the Nike Free Trainers. Really like this series for 2013. And I'll leave annotations on screen if you guys want to check that out. As far as the outsole itself goes, you do have rubber in all of the red areas, as you guys can see. So going across the toe as well as the forefoot area, that is actual rubber, so it's not going to wear down very quickly. And then these three gray areas right here are also a rubber with that kind of diamond pattern throughout. And then back in the heel, these two separated parts are also in rubber. And all of this is that Nike Free setup, so it is relatively flexible. There's actually stuffing in the shoe, so that's why it's not bending so freely. And then all of the black areas are pretty much just hard foam. There's no actual grip on the bottom of the shoe, and I'm not sure it's entirely necessary through the midfoot either. So that's pretty much it as far as just the detailed look and all the technical specifications of the shoe itself. And move on next to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes look. Alright, here's a look at the Free Trainer 7.0's on feet, and I have to say I'm a really big fan of the cut on this particular shoe. It has a kind of mid-cut about it. I like how it feels. It's very, very comfortable, and it's also a lot more flexible than it looks with that 7.0 Nike Free outsole. Now in terms of the overall sizing, they definitely do fit true to size. I'm wearing my usual size 9.5, and the fit and the length is pretty much perfect. They do have a fairly wide fit about them as well, so they're suitable for pretty much all foot types. You can fit in these things pretty comfortably. In terms of comfort, like I said, it is that free outsole, so they are very, very flexible. And while it may appear like there's a bunch of sole on this shoe, for the most part, they aren't overly cushioned. So if you want that kind of low profile feel, you're going to get that from this trainer with the support of more of a mid-cut shoe if you do intend on using this as a performance shoe, which is what it's designed for at the end of the day. So that's pretty much it as far as what it looks like on feet with a pair of shorts. Move on next to what they look like with a pair of pants. Alright, here's a quick look at the Nike Free 7.0 trainers on feet with a pair of pants. And again, I think these shoes look pretty good, especially in this particular colorway that it is performance oriented, but at the same time it has something special about it that I think fares well as a casual wear shoe. The black and gray really looks good together. It's subtle, but at the same time just a little bit flashy, which is why I was a really big fan of this particular colorway. And overall, definitely a pair of shoes that you can get away with wearing casually on a daily basis. So that's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Warren Sapp Edition Free Trainer 7.0. Really big fan of this shoe, lots and lots of cool colorways. This was one of the more limited edition ones, so I'm not sure that it's currently available on most regular online retailers. If you want this specific colorway, your best bet is probably going to be eBay. But if you are looking for a pair of Free Trainer 7.0s, you will find buy it now links to all of the available colorways on the review page of my website, linked down below in the description. On that same review page, you'll also find the high quality images of this exact pair here to give you a better idea as to how this shoe actually does look in person. If you guys have any questions regarding this shoe or any suggestions for shoes you'd like to see me bring in, feel free to leave a comment down below. And also, if you enjoyed today's video, as always, be sure to support the video with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for more videos, of course. All of my social media information can be found down below in the description. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.